Thank you, Alana, for allowing us to present before you. We have two grants that we're giving out today. One to Budget Buddies, who's a great organization here in Chelmsford, and they help out a lot of people. And we're also doing the Chelmsford Food Pantry later on. That is an incredible organization here in town. The goal of the Chelmsford Fund is, as part of the Lowell Community Foundation, the goal is to provide smaller nonprofits with medium to smaller size donations for things that they want to do, as far as helping them out with new equipment and or new programming or things like that. Our goal is to help as many nonprofits as we can in the town of Chelmsford with smaller nonprofits with some medium-sized donations. Jay, you want to add something to that?
We're pleased to be here with our friends Budget Buddies today. They do wonderful services for women in the area. And as John mentioned, we'll be dealing with the food pantry. There is lots of needs in our community, and we're just delighted to be part of the folks that can help out address some of these needs. So thank you all for being with us here today.
And we would just like to say that this is particularly meaningful as a Chelmsford-based organization. It was about 9-10 years ago that we started Budget Buddies in Kathy's living room here in Chelmsford, and no matter how big we get, Chelmsford will always be our home. So we really appreciate being recognized by the hometown team.
And thank you. We're really happy to hear you opening up the Chelmsford area to your giving. Thanks
Absolutely.
so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I just want to say too that we have to thank Selectman George Dixon. He kind of led us to here, and he led us to this point. We really started out with nothing 6 months ago, and now we have over $10,000 in the fund, and we're going to grow it to as much as we can. But under his leadership, he brought a lot of people to the table. So, George, I want to thank you for that as well.
Thank you. And I just would like to say that I remember when these two started, they had one of their first meetings, and I just want to congratulate them. You've done an unbelievable job. You've helped a lot of people, and I know for a fact because my daughter has worked with you as a mentor and whatever, and she got a lot out of it. And I can't believe it. We just talked about how many offices you've opened and how many places, how far you've expanded. Congratulations.
Well, I was going to say the same thing. George has been with us since the beginning. I think it was the first year. You came up to me with a check and said, "Here, this is from somebody I know." And,
You're making this a habit, huh, George?
And then your daughter. She's been a great coach.
Thank you.
This is our co-chair too, John Tebow. Johnny, you want to say a couple of things? You're never quiet.
Well, the genesis of the fund really comes from looking at all the great work that's being done in Chelmsford by the nonprofits and seeing the need to help fund some of these organizations. So a group of citizens from Chelmsford got together through George and John's leadership and created the fund. And our goal is to raise over $20,000 this year alone, and we think we'll be able to do that. And this fund is for Chelmsford only organizations. It's a fund exclusively for Chelmsford. And we're very proud of some of the work that's being done in this town by the nonprofits, especially organizations like Budget Buddies.